Targeting is a good strategy. I said it. Dislike the video, leave rage comments, tell everyone on the internet the horrible things I've just said. Thanks for that, by the way. I need the engagement. Alright, jokes aside, what am I yapping about? Targeting is a good thing? It's only for people with no skill. Because I'd say the people who do target efficiently are the people with skill, not the ones who leave chases every 3 seconds on high priorities like Elliot or Veronica or Deuciker. Wait, why are the two people I made high priorities? Wait, no, please, wait. If you don't know what targeting is, I'll keep it short. It is when you, get this, target a certain player, ignoring everything else until you can kill them. Now, I will admit, some targeting is bad, but I'll get to that shortly. This doesn't just apply to Forsaken, by the way. This can apply to any asymmetrical horror game, like Die of Death, Outcome Memories, or even games that are not even on Roblox, like Dead by Daylight or Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Okay, so why? Why target? That seems kind of like some scumbag behavior. Like, who would do that? Easy, it gets wins. Some kits actually work better as a one-at-a-time gameplay style. If I see an Elliot, and I say this is a part-time Elliot main, he's getting obliterated. As an Elliot main, I know how helpful he is to the team, and how much he can turn the tide. Any support should be very high on your list. Any good players in the lobby? Well, if you have a lot of time, you should take them out. Although, don't waste the entire game and move on to other targets if need be. Just don't save them for last man standing. You're selling the game as soon as you let that 60-day guest main go while you just obliterated a 3-minute Shedletsky. Which, since I'm talking about last man standing so much, this isn't about what you do in last man standing. This is more about who you leave. Think about it. 2.5 minutes on the clock. There's a Shedletsky main and there's a new Chance main. Sure, the Chance main, easy kill. He only has maybe like a day's worth of playtime. Has a cheap skin. He's just vibing in the corner. Kill him next, right? Easy and fast. Well, just wait a second. Shedletsky has a milestone 4, meaning he's probably been playing for quite some time. At the same time, don't remember earlier in the match, he was hitting some pretty clever slashes on you around corners and just generally just tricking you in general. Kill him. Most people don't survive 2.5 minutes alone in a chase. You have plenty of time to take him out and then take out the easier kill on last man standing, practically guaranteeing your victory. There's also the cases of character-specific last man standings, there being Plead, Cool Kid 797, Creation of Hatred, Shedletsky in 1X, and Dead Ringer, Guest 666, and Noob. So first off, never do Plead. I'm begging you, you will lose. The others have extra time for cinematic purposes or whatever, but you get extra time for how hard it is to kill 797 as Cool Kid. Just never leave 797 for last for any killer, actually. But Creation of Hatred and Dead Ringer gives you some extra time to hunt them down. Specifically 15 extra seconds, which doesn't sound like a lot, but every second is a minute in Last Man Standing. It's just that 1 second that you can lose it all. Okay, anything else? Yes, never save these survivors for last. 7 and 7, Veronica, and a good guest main that can actually hit their blocks and punches. 7 and 7 bails, Veronica bails, and guest wails. Being a very strong sentinel, when used right, having the most health in the game, he can be a toughie to kill. So who should I save for last man standing? Usually you should kill them beforehand, but any support is an easy last man standing. Usually you should kill them beforehand because they can be very helpful to the team, but any support is an easy last man standing. You should also leave a sentinel for last. Just make sure they aren't too good. Survivalists are very hard to kill, so I would advise not leaving them for last. Should you target these immediately? No, just make sure they don't get to last man standing at all. Anyways, I think I talked about last man standing long enough. On to... Wait, but I thought you were defending it. Yes, strategic targeting. Targeting someone for the entire game is not ideal and frankly not fun. Also, targeting someone because of a grudge is just jerk behavior. Targeting some random dude that gives you no advantage whatsoever is just stupid. I'll be honest, you'll target on accident. At least I do. Tunnel vision's real. It doesn't help when you have a certain disorder that messes with focus a lot. I wonder what that is. I'll just say, unless there's maybe like only 2 people left, targeting someone for over 2 minutes is ridiculous. Just move on. Just don't do the bad kind of targeting, because then you'll become the actual issue and the reason targeting is hated so much. There's a lot of people that target over grudges, there's a lot of people that target for way longer than they should. Then there's the toxic people on both ends, the killers saying easy after targeting the Elliot for 3 minutes, and the survivors for labeling everyone a targeter when they're just in the chase for more than 3 seconds. I kid you not, I got called a targeter once for killing a 2 time that took 6 seconds to kill. Not joking, I don't have footage, but trust me when I say this happened. There's also little Timmies that don't want to try to get better, so when they can, they blame me for their incompetence to make themselves look better or say they were at an unfair disadvantage. At the same time, I don't think targeting would be hated so much if more people actually tried to, help the team. I once had an amazing team where I was targeted the whole game. The entire team was shielding me, like, the entire time. It was so cool. People are just playing mean. Hey, look at those low stats after 7 days. You get a load of this guy. Well, excuse me for having a life outside of Roblox, Timmy Tough Knuckles. But with that out of the way, I don't really have much else to say, so look at this cool Funko Pop I have. Now you're forced to hit the like button. Okay, I'm tired. I'll see y'all next video. Take care. Let's start off with the first chapter. Why did I move my hands like Donald Trump? What am I doing? Make Forsaken great again.